Stop collaborating. Listen. Nice is back with a brand new invention.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, slow like a heart daily or nightly.
Will it ever stop?
I don't know.
To help Alex and outlaw.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage like a jump like a candle.
Darts, go rush, think of that. Kill your brain like poisonous mushroom deadly.
When I hear a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony.
Love it or leave it, you better gain weight, you better win. If you don't play.
And if there was a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice,
All right, start.
Is that okay? Oh god, I don't even know there was fucking crazy zombies in that show.
Well, now you do.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
You paused, bro. If you pause, I go in. Okay? Take it. Take the lead. Start the episode.
Jesus, I try, and you keep letting this boy test me one day. Welcome to dkgWELP. This is the Drunk Kids Gaming Podcast. I am King Kaz. That is Curly. He's joined by Sarah, and we are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Bryce Castillo. Bryce.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
I'm
I'm
podcast hoster. I'm not done with your intro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
There was
have-
a pause, so I was going.
The visual cue of you pulling your glass to your mouth to take a drink is a good way to tell someone.
They keep trying me. I am a good Christian. I ain't gonna do these things that you're trying to test me to do. I know.
Now, do you understand what I have to deal with, Bryce, on a daily basis? Trying to play Trouble in Terror Town, trying to hang out with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, you found yourself across one of the internet's most fun podcasts where we talk about news stories and we have our friends on. And you've got probably some of our closest friends right here on the show with you today as guests. So prepare for a lot of talking and hanging out with your best.
It's probably also quickly the most title suggestions in the first 5 minutes of the fucking episode.
I
We started with a banger on this one, so
They leaned in a little heavily. I usually try to avoid, like, we can't use a title submission from the live chat during the pre-show because it's not in the episode, and then the people that actually just download it later are not going to see it, and it won't make any sense to them. But, like, they leaned in heavy, and they know the rule about it. They all leaned in heavy, like, oh, that was a fun fucking quote. That was a hilarious, like, bit. I'm like, damn it, I got to fight those out now. Trouble in Terror Town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so we've been doing the Trouble in Terror Town. If you haven't heard about it, go over to the Discord, find out all about that. That's going to be kind of a constant thing that you're going to see on stream a little bit, maybe even on the YouTube channel if we ever get our hands out of our asses.
I have
the entire hand?
No,
entire hand, brother.
Just 3 fingers at least. That's
Whole
most.
fist.
I
Whole
heard
fist.
entire hand.
No, whole fist.
As
Whole
a fist.
Listen,
as a
listen.
fist.
When I go to Subway, I don't order the 12-foot because I know I can't eat all that.
Well,
So
12 feet is a lot of.
well, 12 inches. Sorry. No, 12 feet subs.
Party sub.
But yeah, I'm modest. Calm down. But yeah, I am so like
Talking about Subway anymore.
Jersey Mike's.
He's talking about a different Subway.
Is Jersey Mike's the only
public?
Oh,
We got there, guys.
I think most people did get it. Okay, I'm gonna fight for that one. I think that one tracked.
Good. Take care of it, Kaz.
So what has everybody been up to?
What is happening?
It's the Memorial Day weekend, guys. We're here having a very silly Billy fucking.
So one of the reasons I wanted to have Bryce on is because Bryce has a project that we kind of talked about, but it's been out and is out there, and I want everybody to go check it out. And that is Trending Lemon. Bryce, what is Trending Lemon?
Oh, so Trending Lemon is a new show. It's going on 6 months now. It's hard to believe that it's been going on for about 6 months now. Where I bring someone on and we talk about trending news, topics that are spreading around on social media, and we do online quizzes to kind of learn a little bit about each other and really poke fun at how awful online quizzes are. They are the most nonsense. We just did one on we did a special live streamed episode this past week, and I did one that was design your perfect day, and we'll tell you who you're in love with. And they really set it up like it's going to be like a celebrity or, some. And I won't spoil it, but man, that shit doesn't pay off for how long it took to take. So, it's a lot of fun. And both Curly and Kaz have been on the show.
Who's been on more?
Well, Curly has been one of only 2 people who have been on twice.
So
that would probably be the answer to that question.
Yeah.
Has been the best guest.
Just like an exclusive group of people, you'd say, like possibly.
It's
the most knowledge.
I will say, Kaz did teach me something about Australia, and I have forgotten it, but he taught me something very cool about Australia.
Was it that the kangaroos are just shot and murdered because they're just a peasant? Camels, that's what it is. One of those things.
Camels, yeah. Because I knew about kangaroos, but it was camels that I didn't know that apparently Australia is just lousy with camels and camel meat.
I'll give it to Kaz on that one because I listened to that episode of Trending Lemon. And I was like, I'm learning shit from my co-host who I've been fucking talking with all the time. Why didn't you bring up the fucking camel story on our show, brother? But it was great. Apparently, camels are just really fucking. They're like flies. You just have to you have to bat them out of the air constantly. They're flying in your windows and shit. It's gross.
That sounds gross.
Yeah. But yeah, so
any of the Crocodile Dundee movies.
We'll all go there one day. One day we'll have DKG Australia and we'll fight the great camel fight. I guess
it's not a war. They're overrun. You make it sound like a fucking World War Z over there.
I don't know. That's the way you described it. World War C is what it is.
Oh,
yeah. The camels are moving like fluids. They're coming after us. But anyways, yeah. That's good to know. Should we move into our news stories this podcast?
No, what the?
Okay, you had that look on your face. You had that look on your face.
Because I was looking for something. I wanted to give
Who is in charge of this?
So me normally, but this motherfucker over here is fucking. He's like, it's a party weekend, bro. I gotta get my drinking in.
I've been drinking since noon. Okay, I've been slow rolling it, and I'm gonna continue this until tomorrow at the end of the evening.
Have you been? Because you're not now. You're fucking rushing me out of the door like a fucking girl the next morning. You're like, so you got a job, right? You got somewhere to be, right? You're fucking. Yeah, we did that. I mean, you could call me.
Why do you always go to their house?
It's easier to get rid of
So
you.
I just want to give a shout out. I just finished doing a live stream with these. What is it called? Bronze to Plat. So go check them out over on Twitch. B2P Live at Twitter. They're a League of Legends community, and they have tournaments every weekend. And if you want to kind of get into League and play League for some reason, you could do that. And if you have friends that you want to do it with, you can join their community and play a tournament with your friends.
Now,
and they have prizes and all kind of shit.
I saw you post about it, and there was something I didn't understand because it seems like it's not like a general community. They call it EOL, low EOL. Is that what it? ELO. So I don't know what that is. Is that like?
So in any competitive game, you have ranks, right?
Right.
And there's low ranks, there's mid ranks, and then there's high ranks, which are usually pro players. So this is for kind of the lower to middle ranks of players to be able to have that feeling of playing cohesively, playing competitively at a higher level than just randomly.
Yeah, it's from my experiences with League or any of the competitive either even MOBA games or even like Battlegrounds and all that kind of stuff that's out there. Having an actual match that is evenly distributed with people of your own like level is so much better than just being out there with like, okay, we got Jake who's really fucking good, and we got Mark this is his first time touching the computer. And then you get in there and you're just like, I want to be better than this stuff. But having a community of people that are just kind of on your like-minded, because we've always done like TF2 stuff here, and then brought in like people, and it's like it's really fun until what's his face, fucking console required comes in with his fucking backflipping Rocket League skills or whatever, and completely decimates everyone. And it's just like, okay, I guess I'll play on a team against all 7 of you, just me versus you, and he still squashes us. And it's like, yeah, maybe it's not the place
like that week that Curly got into Hearthstone, and then I played him, and
Kaz was just running fucking like,
Rush Mage.
Yeah, he was just running circles around me, and I was just like, I thought I had a grasp on this game. I guess I don't really understand anything. Cool. This is really fun. So whatever.
Speaking of, please, Bryce.
I know. I was actually talking to someone about Hearthstone today. It's difficult to get into all of these games, whether it's like, especially if you just want to spectate or like watch, like even Hearthstone. It's like that is ostensibly a game where it's like the rules are written on the cards. If you were in person and you were actually playing the game, you could stop and read everything. But the people, like the level of play is so disparate from like the people who are watching and would have no knowledge. It's difficult. We've talked about that. I think we actually talked about this on that Trending Lemoncast, of just like how difficult it is to get into esports.
Yeah,
it's very
Speaking of, right, and this is good that Bryce is here, because I need Bryce's weigh in, since he had to do this for Brian and Justin. I used to be really into Hearthstone. I kind of fell off of that, and I kind of travel the realm of competitive video games. I've played some League, I've played some Overwatch, I've played some Counter-Strike, but there's a new thing.
Oh no!
Called Dota Auto. And
let me give you an example. Just like okay, let me jump in right here, please. So Kaz, last night I was a little inebriated.
Yeah,
a little inebriated, and I was playing way too much of the stupid Smile program in our bot that's currently on the Discord, where you can talk to your bot, and it has a whole augmented reality fucking game that it takes you down a deep dive to. And I was playing the shit out of that. But then Kaz at some point I was like, hey, I want to just talk to people in the chat. So Kaz is like, oh, let's play this auto chess game. And I was like, I'm in, let's do it. Fuck it. I got Dota, let's go. We started playing it, and this thing just starts. My drunk brain is not okay with the amount of just like, it's you set up like these minions, and you set up all these things that you don't know anything about, and you throw them on the board, and then you just watch yourself lose horribly constantly for the next 12 minutes. And I was alt-tabbing to watch full episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like, if you can imagine, because it was just like, yeah. And Kaz was like, oh, he looked over at my board, and he's like, yeah, you're going to lose the next, like, 10 games. So just, and I was like, oh, good. I'm glad. This is fantastic. That's my experience with the game. I'm sure Kaz has got a different experience with the game because he likes it. Everyone else seems to like it.
So it is very much like a trading card game, right? Except you get random rolls of let's call them cards, and then you want to play the best card you're given every single time until you can build a deck. And then once you build a deck, you can play different things in different places to make your deck as worthwhile as possible against other people's decks.
I've pulled up. I'm watching someone play auto chess on Twitch right now, and this is the most impossible.
So it is an 8-player queue, right?
Yeah.
It's you versus 7 other people.
At the same time?
Yep.
Wait, I thought it was just
not necessarily at the same time. So
Sarah, it's bananas. Okay, it's stupid bananas.
I mean, I see the chess board. There's a checkered pattern on the thing, but there's like time of day, like the shadows keep moving and the monsters are moving, but there's also health. What the fuck is this, Kaz? No one knows what this is.
If a moon is out, then 3 of the fucking characters get extra bonuses, and you don't know that. Like,
no, don't tell people lies. Look, if you want to know about Dota Auto Chess, go check it out on your own. I wasn't here to preach the preached the greatness that is Dota Auto Chess. I was here to say I have a problem and I might need help. All right.
Oh, sure. What's the problem? I would recommend not playing Dota Auto Chess.
At some point,
Problem solved.
right?
Problem solved, everybody. We did it.
I played a couple games with Nikon. Me and Nikon played together. Fuck you guys. Me and Nikon played together. Nikon went to bed because that's what Nikon.
Hold on. Listen, Kaz really wants to hit this beat on this show right now, so he really wants to put auto chess out there on the dkgWELP episode. So we're gonna let him finish, but I just wanted to know everyone that he really wants to hit this beat. Look at his face.
No, this is
You
really
don't
a
play
problem.
Dog, you know you do.
I played with JVZ, and then at some point I stopped, did some other shit, started playing again. I looked up. It was 8 in the goddamn morning.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so don't do that.
So one game lasts you all the way until 8 in the morning. Sweet. It's a fun game.
I just kept fucking queuing, brother. Cause so look, it's a mod. There's no actual like, you know how in League like the game stops and then you have to do blah 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 blah. Like
No,
auto chess.
I don't know what the blah blah blah. I don't know what you've redacted.
No, we don't play that game, Kaz.
You yada over a bunch of shit I don't know.
In any other game, you lose, you look at the shit, you feel bad, and then you're like, do I play again? What time is it? Fuck. Auto chess, as soon as you're out, because you can go out at any point, right? You could just be the first person out. You fucked up. Your fucking life points are done. You're out. You don't have to stay there and watch the game play out, right? So if you're the first person out, you're done, right? You could just start another game, and it starts up instantly. And this is feeding my crackhead addiction.
You sound like a Florida man at this point. Like you really do sound like you're like, oh, you can just do more drugs. When I learned and I was in my 20s, I could just do more drugs. Yeah. They just
let you do it.
Yeah. As long as you have the money, you can just buy that and just put them in your body. And the body's like, cool. Like, just keep going.
You don't even have to have money. You can do other things.
Yeah, there's other things. Yeah.
The guy I'm watching on Twitch is sponsored by Xfinity. If anybody just wants to know the level of inanity on esports, this guy is sponsored by the Comcast Corporation.
Also, there is going to be a tournament for this in Korea, so be prepared.
All I know is there was a point where I joined the game, and then I think I lost like 2 games, and in the bottom right, I was like, Kaz, I don't think I'm playing anymore, and it just says in the corner, oh, you can leave anytime now. You can just leave. And I was like,
here anymore.
I was like, when do I get input commands anymore? And Kaz was like, no, you're done. And it's like, you can just leave anytime, bro. Leave anytime. All right.
I love it. Leave, and then it's like, you want more? And I'm like, yeah, of course, yes.
So this is what Kaz's whole 3-day weekend's been like. I do want to give a little time.
It's also
Kaz
AF again.
I want to give a little time to Sarah. So some pimp stuff. Like what have you been working in and stuff that we can all follow and point a can to fun things at you?
I have a dog and he has an Instagram.
Is that what you want to put in? Okay.
What is it?
It's it's Instagram at Finn Takes on Phoenix.
Someone's gonna post it because I can't fucking type the whole thing right now.
Buck can probably do it again.
Buck had posted
Copy-paste.
earlier.
He's got it. He's got it. Anyways, I'm going to pimp that because I have been working far too much, so I am not doing anything else.
But you made it. You made it to fucking San Diego. You're on the Memorial Day trip to hang out with everybody that you've abandoned and drove and disappeared to.
So basically, Curly and my parents.
I'm up there with the parents. Yay!
Yeah, and I'm here for a couple of days, and then I'll leave. So I happen to be here on a day I could be on a stream. Here I am.
And that's code for Curly shoehorned in her friends or his friends into doing a podcast with him, because if it ain't content, I wish I had something more memorable to say.
Wow, you're bad at this.
You kind of made me just sound like a hostage.
Not even content.
It started off good, and then the same just
beat me to it. Fuck! I went to go get an actual link. Why is this not on screen? Show this on screen, Curly. Why is this not on screen?
I didn't have a real link. Bryce actually put the real link into it. Sorry.
The dog is very good, everybody. Just a little heads up.
This one is Finn right here. Look at this beautiful bitch.
Wow.
Has he got heterochromia?
He does have heterochromia. Good job saying the actual term.
Well, hold on. For us Urban Dictionary less
Is this a scientific term? It means you have 2 different colored eyes.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bryce!
What?
You're killing content.
You're killing content. We
It
just talked
won't
about
kill
Easter
content. That's what we learned.
Did you make those shirts yet?
The Finn shirts?
Yeah. No, the get woke kill content shirts.
No, I did
Because I will
not.
wear one of those.
Look at these.
Anyways,
little...
that's his girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, by the way. So.
Oh, I think I had something like a Bichon or whatever.
No,
Like,
she's just
what is
a
that?
miniature poodle chihuahua mix.
All right. I had like a little like. Oh well, hey.
And there's Lola. See,
That's
sometimes she
Lola.
gets to be on there without a mohawk, and that is the cutest dog in the world.
Look at that face.
Yep.
I remember. I wish I had it to show, but like I remember the first. I still have this first text message you sent to me, working at the Humane Society when you came across Finn, and you asked me.
I did.
To adopt him.
I did.
You were like, "Is there any way you can bring Finn into your house?" And I was like, "I got 2 fucking cats."
Because I live somewhere where I couldn't have dogs, and I was like, I want this dog in my life, so I adopted him and I moved.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, no, I can't fucking do it. And Sarah was just like, I guess I'm gonna have to move my whole life around for a Doge.
And I did.
Hey, he's been fantastic. I actually adore that kid.
Yeah, he's a great dog. So that's my thing.
Yeah, so follow Sarah if you guys want to be super
I'm
supportive
Finn,
of friends.
actually,
Well,
but-
follow Finn, fucking hell. I mean, that's where all the updates are going to come out. Wherever Finn goes, apparently Sarah goes. So you'll find out what's going on with Sarah. One of the things I wanted to mention is that we have a, at least this weekend, I don't have any pictures except from like maybe time jumpers, like a couple photos, but there was a small offset of the DKG / multiple community related alternate friends around the world hanging out in Phoenix this weekend. Where Sarah's from, but not there currently. The Puck, Marbles,
Yeah, fuck those kids.
all those kids. Yeah, like time. Thank you, God, Bryce. You got all these things. But like,
Is that Sunbun? Was Sunbun there?
someone was
I
definitely
know
there.
Jen was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The kick.
someone
Someone
started this shit. Like let's throw that out there. Like Sunbun's there. Like and that's what's his face? TV's Egon, right? Like, it's fantastic. Like these little beautiful kids just hanging out and sheep and the kids and you got Tim and fucking Jen was there. Like I've been getting a bunch of photos and everything from everyone, and I absolutely love those kids so much. And it's just there was a moment where I was like, because during Vegas, Sarah and I were like, oh, you said I'm gonna be in town for Memorial Day, and at some point I wrote like, Sarah's gonna be in town. Make sure you remember to fucking not do stupid stuff. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then like someone was like, oh, everyone, we're gonna do a thing in Arizona during Memorial Day. And I was like, oh, all right, well. So that's like a little side, like I don't know, NSFW. I mean, Night Attack. Sorry, all the time. Night Attack / fucking Frog Pants kids. Everyone that's in Arizona has just been hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I love seeing that kind of stuff. And especially like one day we will. I'm making a point to one day get out to the East Coast to do any of the fucking East Coast stuff, because all of you fucking guys that hang out there, like Leon and Drew and Nikon and like all of like even Jillian's out there, like Curtis is out there. God, Curtis one day is promising to oh shit, what's the name of the band? Oh, Enter Shikari. He's like friends with Enter Shikari, this like screamo band that I've loved since I was 15. And they're so good. And there was one time I posted lyrics to their shit when I was like drunk and just hanging out and like doing my own thing. And Curtis like hit me up. He's like, "You mean these guys? You mean these guys?" And he was sitting at like a Denny's with them.
Of course.
And I was like, "Oh, cool. It's great." Like, I love them. One day, Drafty, I'll totally do it. One of these days. Yeah, go Cats, please. No, I have nothing. I was just going to transition again, but last time you yelled at me when I transitioned, so it's now 45 minutes in. No, it's 24 minutes in. Sorry, recording different.
Yeah, let's transition. Let's do it.
News time. You're going to have a news story.
dkgWELP.
Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Curly's news bag.
Welcome to the news bag. If you would also like to help us with this segment of the show, you could do so by joining the Discord, going over to the channel, and looking at dkgWELP podcast and adding links to stories that we might pick and talk about on the show, like this one from over at Yahoo. An employee of a Wendy's was fired for taking a bubble bath in the restaurant sink.
Was the employee a baby?
Oh no, so
I'm gonna
Was it
put
a
that
dog? Was it like a dog or a cat? Like a community? Like this is the Wendy's cat.
Oh yeah, Mittens, the Wendy's cat, takes a bath in the sink.
This is our dog,
The
Dave.
Wendy's-
No,
No, it was a grown ass man.
Oh, like the sink.
No, that man knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I mean, so employee captured on video. Was this a Snapchat? Yeah,
was.
it's per
Oh, yeah.
Snapchat video.
Yep.
Okay, it
Snapchat.
wasn't captured. This was voluntarily, openly given out.
Somebody was on his last day of work and was like, you know what I'm gonna do? This.
Listen, Kaz, we would have done this though. Okay, like.
Yeah. Okay.
If see,
Big enough, big enough. Fuck yeah.
the irony is that he's like cleaning himself, but even still, I don't want to think of a naked person in the place where they make my
Were
the
they
chicken sandwiches that I like.
they sanitize your
Here's the
fucking
thing. Here's the
delicious.
thing. Nothing is made in that sink.
Yep.
No, but that at some point his naked ass has to get in and out of that sink.
So
Correct?
who's worked at food
Not me.
service industries? Let's bring on the Papa John privilege at this point. We fucked around a lot. Okay, we fucked around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, we had a back sink that had 3 tubs in it, big enough for a human being. You know, it was rinse or no, it was wash, sanitize, rinse and then sanitize. 3 big bins, and all of the fucking pie plates and dishes and everything greasy and gross and shit went in there and they got washed and sanitized. And there's a lot of dishes to do. So we did all that stuff, but at the same time, there's many times where I don't know, it's just the funniest fuck to just like mess around or, wash whatever. Like
That's like, but there's a social contract, right? Like I
Yes.
get that the Jack in the Box that I go to is probably pretty dirty as shit. I've been to that drive-through. I know that it's pretty dirty as shit, but I don't need to be seeing that on Facebook video, on Snapchat trending topics. I don't need to see that on the Instagram recommended feed. There's an invisible curtain, and having your phone out, having your smartphone out,
yeah.
is ripping it open.
So the error on this point is definitely whoever posted this video to their Snapchat.
Absolutely.
'Cause there's a rule about
when
that.
He saw when he saw the camera phone, he needed to be like, "Why did you take off all my clothes?"
Yeah.
Like he needed to be the victim of this prank.
Martha, no, Martha, I know you work in
Yeah.
HR for this company, but please don't post this on none of your feeds. And she's like, nah, it's just for personal use. And the next thing you know, it's fucking on the Snapchat.
I mean,
Yep.
is the video available to watch still?
Oh, probably took it down.
Do you follow these people on Snapchat? I don't know.
I mean, I was just
But if
wondering.
it had to have spread, right? That's the thing.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
somehow Yahoo got a screen cap of it.
Right.
I don't know how to find it. Sorry, Yahoo News is not hard-hitting journalism.
I mean, they
that we thought.
obviously watched it because
found
they're
it.
Hold on.
they're like
Yeah, I
describing
found
what
it, too.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't,
There we
why
go.
don't you learn to click a link so you can read the story and you'll find the thing.
There it is. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah.
oh, no.
May as well go
Get
deep
in.
on this.
Barefoot in the back room of
Okay.
Wendy's.
Okay. All right. No shirt.
I'm gonna say, so the worst that I ever did, which I thought was a little bit taking advantage of the shit, is that we had a washer and dryer for aprons in Papa John's, and I did all of my laundry there when I was the store manager. Okay,
Okay.
I did all of my laundry there because why not? Like it was
Including
free.
underwear.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is, I mean, I felt a little morally like I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like abusing this like situation, but no one filmed it and no one got out there, and also like, who cares, right? At the same time,
Sure.
and like it's like we also so the whole conveyor belts that all the pizzas go on with the little thing. We the way to clean those, there's no real good way to do it except pay a lot of money for it to be taken out of the whole machine. We would take them in a van to the car wash and kick them out of the van on the floor and just spray them with all the fucking crazy hoses on the thing and then fucking throw them back in the van because it was against the law actually because it was all oil and shit like that was in there. and it would go down the drain,
Yeah,
and then we do it at like 1 a.m. in the morning and then throw it back.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that
I'm out of the NDA.
really added to those pizzas.
All right, play this shit.
The audio, the audio is you have to click on the Facebook link to get the audio, but he gets in there and then he gets real washing.
Oh
Yeah.
all right, yeah. I mean,
They bring him a
But-
napkin.
but
They
the
bring him
thing
a
is-
fucking paper napkin to start rubbing down. Oh my god.
The thing is, right? There are 3 people there with him.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's
They
making bad
all
decisions.
Have their phones out.
And they're
They
all recording it.
all had their phones out. They're all recording this.
Right.
One of them stops and shows him the photo. Oh my god.
No, he sees all those phones. This
Yeah.
was talked about. This was
yeah.
you won't. Oh, I will.
My gosh. Oof.
All right, I mean, it's not bad, honestly. Fucking whatever.
I mean, come on, man. It's a slow day at that Wendy's.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Right.
And that's the first. So Curly said there's 3 sinks. That is clearly the first sink.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on. That's the nasty sink. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he was in the sanitation sink.
Yeah, he's not at the end. He's not putting all his greasy ass
Relax.
shit up on the end of that.
Relax. I'll fucking go to that Wendy's, order a fucking square patty, and be fine. Perfectly fine. It's all in your head. We'll
So
see.
is that where you want your Frosties to come from? Is that that's where that's where your delicious Frosties were sanitized in you. The smoothie container that made those Frosties delicious.
Well, just don't order a frost.
Fair enough. All right, so I have a story then. You ever just fucking escalate with a friend when you're fighting and somehow you end up wrestling in a fucking hotel room in the middle of the night?
No.
No.
It's probably very
What?
directed at Kaz because I watched Kaz wrestle Panda after slowly escalating heavily in Vegas.
That was an escalation, though.
That was an
That was,
escalation.
that was on track. That was on track, brother. That was 100% on track.
Yeah. The next thing I know, these people were fucking like doing Bam Bam Bigelow jumps off the fucking bed and trying to kill each other in the.
You're fucking inflating that situation, sir. There were witnesses.
Yeah, witnesses that were all scared to intervene because they didn't know if you were serious or not. That's what those witnesses were doing. They're terrified of your guys' jokes. I have a Tennessee man and his son. A 76-year-old Tennessee man has been charged with attempted second-degree murder as he allegedly tried to kill his son with a chainsaw. A chainsaw, an outside door chainsaw.
That's
That's
not hotel
escalation.
wrestling, Caroline. That's not hotel wrestling. That's not 2 boys just duking it out in the hallway.
Well, the article
It's not
says
2
it was
bros
an
fucking having
ongoing
a bro
feud.
moment. Like,
So
yeah.
what was it?
This is the trouble with in-studio guests.
I know.
You're able to put your spoiler
I'm
alerts.
dying. I'm dying to know what the feud was about.
So this has been an ongoing battle between the son and the apparent dad.
Either over a girl, right? Because it's Tennessee. It's either
76. Who are they fucking macking over?
It was.
his sister
I think it's actually in the comments. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's in the comments.
or it's a car, or Tennessee.
That's probably not real.
Tennessee.
I can't imagine that that's real.
Oh, no.
Somebody
No, you're
spilled
fine.
the 100-year-old whiskey. That's my 3 for why these 2 fucking almost murdered each other.
Well, I just want to show you. I'm going to show you their 76-year-old's face and everything. So it's very much Florida man, but Tennessee man. It's Tennessee man.
Tennessee man.
What'd you see, Sarah?
Are you going to
Go
keep
ahead. No,
going?
carry on. Yeah, I got plenty.
Because I think it's
No,
really
other stuff
important.
happens. Yes, other stuff happens. Don't get me wrong. This wasn't the end of the day for these gentlemen.
Because the son retaliated by
Yeah.
trying to run him over with a lawnmower.
No, trying. So the way this story ends is 76-year-old Tennessee man who is now currently charged with aggravated assault against his son with a chainsaw was then only brought to justice because he went to the hospital because his son ran him over with a lawnmower while he was trying to attack him with a chainsaw, and he's now he actually had both of his legs removed.
Both?
Because he got run over by a fucking big old John Deere goddamn chainsaw. Not chainsaw, but fucking lawnmower, man. Shit.
That article
Wait,
says,
it says
leg. That doesn't say leg. Both legs. Both legs would be insane.
Leg amputated. Okay, maybe one leg. Sorry, maybe I read both legs. You know what? Don't look at articles. Get out of here.
Let's get fake
news early over here. Fucking.
Yeah.
Guess what? The story's better both ways. It's fine.
And then at today's news, we fucking lose both our legs.
But no information on why they were fighting.
No.
Why a 70-plus-year-old man was fighting his aged adult son.
It's apparently been ongoing for a good long time. The son defended himself against the attack by running over the suspect with a lawnmower, according to the police report. The injuries resulted from the lawnmower striking and running him over.
Your wife, that's my wife.
Okay,
Cass. Claim they heard.
All right.
That's where you go. Straight to that, Cass.
Straight to the accent. Straight to the daughter wife. Come on.
I have family that lives in the South, so I am an expert.
I could do it.
Right.
I have Southern friends. Yeah.
Cass, tell me, has there ever been a time you've ever run over someone on a lawnmower for crimes committed?
No. God, no.
You ain't gonna find them bodies. That's what I heard.
Cody's gonna get me arrested one day. That's
One day.
literally how. One day.
Here's the thing about, okay, so even if this was regardless of what type of lawnmower, right? Like even a push mower, that is.
That's a hard way to go. No, stop.
Stop. There is. If someone's chasing you if someone's Texas Chainsaw Massacring you right now, and then you manage to get away enough to find a lawnmower and turn a lawnmower on and then run over their foot successfully, you could have moved, man. You how are you still in the way? You're going like,
Hold on.
you get out of the way.
He's 76 years old. Pull that
son's
picture up
fucking
again.
50.
Picture up again. Pull it up. Pull up that picture again. That man walks with a hop and a limp. All right.
Well, now he does. Now he does.
You ever seen like those old men that they gotta swing to walk? That's how that man walks right there.
But here's the thing. This is his mugshot after going to the hospital after getting his leg amputated from his son's fucking chainsaw fight.
I mean, to be fair, you're making an assumption there. That could be another situation.
Maybe
he might be on file.
He's on file. Okay. But that looks like a 76-year-old man. So either he did something that year or roughly around it.
Maybe.
What I gotta say is you don't, as Bryce said, you don't just run around and go, how am I going to stop this attacker? The lawnmower machine, where are the keys? And then turn it on and start going.
Right. Imagine you're being chased by Mike Myers, and you go into the shed, and you gotta wheel it out, and you got because it's in the back behind all the other shit, and you gotta there's a lot of steps, and there's gonna be a pitchfork right there. There's gonna be a rake or something right there.
There are push mowers that don't require starting.
That can take a leg off?
I mean, they have blades on them to cut grass.
But take a leg off? I can cut grass. I can't cut
like
a leg off.
Manual push mower? No.
I don't know.
You have to be going with a car in front of it. Like, flock.
I mean, I don't know. I've never tried to run anyone over with it. I don't know how efficient that is.
So hold on. My whole thing was that that means that the son was definitely not just using the thing to self-defense. He was doing the lawn.
Well, maybe
when it happened,
he grabbed it because he's like, this has blades on it.
He was doing the lawn, and then at some point, Grandpa was like, good time to get brother, and just fucking came at him with a chainsaw.
That's exactly what I thought. So let me fucking this picture for you, right? His son is out there, right? Fucking wakes up. Oh, all right. Fucking gets out of bed, puts on his Dockers, and his flannel, his favorite flannel.
Dockers.
Remember the mental image that you're trying to paint there, all right? Remember you're trying to
Good old.
This isn't Inception. You don't have to do it this deep. It's good.
Good old boy
That's
turns
good.
on his AC/DC. Fucking goes out. Got to do that yard work.
Yeah.
Fucking Pop gets up. This is our 76-year-old father.
I like it.
And he finds out that he's drank all the whiskey, all his.
Oh yeah.
He's since the Confederacy.
He can't have his breakfast whiskey.
He's how can this piece of shit lazy fuck ass. And he sees him out there. He's out there mowing the lawn, blasting that shitty ass rock music. So he fucking gets out of bed because it takes him a couple tries. Puts on his
Wait, he
Wranglers,
knew about the whiskey, but he was in bed also at the time.
You keep
you're
it next
giving me
to
a
the
lot of
bed.
details here, and they're not quite adding up. So I just want to make sure that we're getting the right portraiture of these two men.
Very small house. Very small house. No
Oh, a
doors.
tiny house. The classic Tennessee tiny house. Yeah.
I mean, one
tiny
room.
house. So, yeah, like two at max. Two at max. There's the bedroom, the kitchen, and then there's the porch, which has an awning, so you can count it as a room, but it's not really a room. But you count it as a room anyway. You know, if you're a good realtor, you're like, there's two.
If you're on Redfin.
Yeah.
Probably an outhouse, right? We're going with the outhouse in the city. Okay.
Outhouse. There's definitely a shed. So now with the shed, that's where all the other shit is kept. So he his ass to the fucking shed, fucking gets the lawnmower out. He comes out, he's fucking yelling, because you know he doesn't actually speak fucking English words. Look at that man's face. That man hasn't said an English word in fucking 47 years. And he's just fucking
Esperanto? What are we doing?
No, I want to know where this goes.
He's trying to speak English, but you don't understand it as English. And then he's fucking got the lawnmower in hand. The son's blasting that AC/DC, fucking Back in Black. And
hold on. Point of order right now, Kaz. Name any other AC/DC song. Any single other one.
Please.
Just one.
Take as long as you need to.
Yeah.
One more AC/DC song.
Come on, please.
You got it.
Ace of Spades, right?
I don't know. I don't actually have any idea.
You guys called him out and you don't even know.
No, that's Motorhead. That's Motorhead. No.
Bob Kelly knows. Oh, Josh CBC knows. Cool. Anyway, carry on with your story. Back in Black.
Guys, all right, Back in Black. And then
Hell's Bells.
At him. He's hobbling at him with that fucking chainsaw. Gets one good swipe at him, right? Hits the back of the fucking John Deere mower. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then he's like, hey, come on with that shit. And he's, you know, at first he's trying to drive away in a fucking lawnmower, but a lawnmower is slow, right? And this is a very 76-year-old man. He's probably been drinking all his fucking life, ain't got the greatest motor skills in the world, takes another swing, probably almost stumbles and falls. So that's when he takes his chance, right? Because he's like, this is my opportunity to marry mom. And he turns the lawnmower on him, and fucking now it's a game of like, who hits first, right? Because he's like, well, I got the chainsaw, I got the lawnmower. Comes at him, but this is where that pivotal moment happens, because he's so old. That moment of, oh shit, I should get out the way, happened way after he's already been hit by this lawnmower. And you know, that kind of shit. If you haven't watched the video of dkgWELP, this is a good time.
No, I think all of that was there in the audio. We all captured everything we needed from the audio.
Why did we go so far to go to that?
I brought this story up. I halfway through that, I thought it was a Kaz story. I thought I was missing something. I intended this to be just a quickie, like a quick hitter. All
So
right.
did only the father get arrested
Maimed?
or get charged?
Yeah, no, the father did. The son got self-defense. He's off scot-free.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Again,
I think
probably running the fucking lawnmower before anyone showed up.
It took us a very long time to get there, but I do
From
agree.
Tennessee, 87% accurate.
Exactly.
Are we getting Curlit effect?
It took a long time to get there, but I do think it's most likely that the younger man was mowing the lawn at the time, just because there's no other scenario that makes sense. There's no other scenario where you respond to a chainsaw by cold starting a lawnmower.
We also don't really need to figure that out. It wasn't a thing that we had to CSI. Like, it was cool. It was a great story until we didn't actually have to go that deep. Like,
we went there. We went there, man.
Everyone's like, oh, we need the details. How to get into the machine? Who had the keys at the time? Where was the wife? Where were the cars?
Who bought it?
Yeah.
Who got the gift receipt and tried to return it, but there was a gift receipt for something else.
It's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
Kaz, do you have another news story? Or anyone?
No, Bryce. I asked Bryce to bring one. I don't know if he actually did bring. Oh, there we go.
I did bring something. Do you guys know the island of Rapa Nui?
Dogs?
No, not dogs.
Rapa Nui?
Rapa Nui.
Rapa Nui. Like, okay.
Nui.
No, I don't.
You probably know by its other name, Easter Island.
Oh, did you know that?
It sounded familiar. It sounded familiar, but I wasn't gonna claim that I had any idea. But yes, now it fits.
I was like, I've been there. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. I know. Oh, the thing.
You guys are just fucking stupid.
I mean, part of it might have been that I was like Ratatouille, but
I do know Ratatouille. I love that. I love where cheese is from.
Like, look, the whole chat already knows me and Curly are stupid as fuck. You could have just been like, how do you not know that? And it would attract. You would have been the smart one. You would have been the smart one.
I looked over for like camaraderie, and Sarah was nodding already, and I was like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna drag you down if you don't know this." Like, I swear to God.
So if you probably do know Easter Island, or as it's known as Rapa Nui, is populated with the Easter Island figures, the Easter Island heads. These like big stone heads. Yeah. In fact, the fun fact is that they're not just heads. Apparently, they're like 30 feet tall bodies underground.
That I did know. I did know that, for the record.
Wait, where? Underneath the ground?
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke. Are they really like?
No, it's real. They're buried up to the head, but you just see the head. But there's supposedly full bodies under.
Were they buried, or was that just like over nature time?
They were buried.
Holy shit, that's weird. Why would you do
native
that?
Rapa Nui people.
We bury people all the time.
Somebody put that as the title. Were they buried or were they over nature time?
You understood what I meant.
It's a huge mystery because we don't really know how they got 900 of these statues to this island and crafted them and buried them so long ago. So one of the
6 or 7.
Sorry?
Huh? Yeah, no, okay. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So kind of one of the troubles that Easter Island is going through right now is it's actually being overrun by tourists doing selfies and it's interesting because it's an example of like tourism as a negative. I mean, there are a lot of cases where you don't want to just have a specific place be mobbed, but you would think of Easter Island as kind of a tourist destination. But apparently 150,000 people went to Easter Island last year, which kind of doesn't sound like a lot. But what's that?
No, it sounded like a lot to me.
So well, but if you think of like, Paris or, the Vatican, London, like, global spots.
Places connected to cities for me track, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, there's people that live there and there's the people that go there. I had never in my life been like, yo, I want to go to a fucking island. I hate islands, actually. Like,
what?
I mean, why?
Across the board, hate islands?
What's wrong with islands?
We can cast that to a fucking destination fucking experience. We're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go check out that island. He's like, that's where I don't
No,
want.
I don't want
islands.
No.
I want to stay on the floating car.
No, I don't want to be on
Maui.
Anyway. Like I fucking love cities, man. Cities and now I have a thing for like just straight out nature as far as the eye can see. Like that's my shit. I want to go to like.
Isn't that what an island is?
No. Because
Literally
ocean.
as
Ocean and
far
ocean
as
and
the eye
ocean.
can see, literally as far as the eye can ever see, without those buildings in the way.
man, then nature, right? I just want to see trees and fucking and
You're a little
and
naturist
deer,
if it's like
bears, and
not the water though.
mountain,
And camels in Australia.
no sand, no water. Fuck that shit, bro.
No sand, no water. Ooh.
No earth, no air.
But so apparently the part of the and here's a good part of why Easter Island is kind of a tourist spot is you know how like in Rome you have the Leaning Tower of Pisa and everybody goes there and they're trying to do the pantomime like they're trying to push the tower back up. Easter Island has a very similar thing of tourists going and trying to making it look like they're picking the noses of the Easter Island heads.
Nice. I need to find this. Okay.
Of course.
And so it's becoming an issue. I mean,
An issue.
you know, an archaeologist. Let me see if I got his name here. Is saying that, you know, not only is this kind of disrespectful, but the fact that having this many people on the island really takes away from the island's resources. You might not know it, but the island actually, all the power on the island is from a generator. It comes from a generator. They don't have a lot of water on the island. It's not meant to take 150,000 people a year, and so this is like a mystery of our world. This is something we still don't know everything about, and it's a huge mystery.
You're telling me these things are going 30 feet down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Very tall.
So what is the place with all the Komodo dragons?
Oh, the Galapagos?
Yeah, so they literally have.
Are you allowed on that island?
Yeah.
Wow.
Were.
Oh.
But
I-
they have
I-
now.
I imagine you shouldn't be able to. Like,
So the problem is what happened was it is also a tourist destination because people want to go and see the fucking giant fucking
flamingos.
death lizard.
Yeah.
But what happened was people kept trying to steal them.
No, of course.
So-
But here's the thing, but related to both stories. Here's the problem. If we as DKG went to the fucking islands, we would do this. All of this. We would be over there, be like, oh, boogers on the fucking guy. Oh, let's put a fucking let's tag it. Like we're shitty people.
That is some straight up white people shit.
But you'd have 30. That would mean you have 30 people on this island, all charging their iPhone at the same time, throwing their trash everywhere.
The charger that's in one of the buried heads, it's got a USB port that someone carved into it. Like it's
actually in the nose. They
yeah,
put it in the nose. Just to lean into
but it brings in people. Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a bittersweet thing here, right? Like no one like. The ugly tourist trope is always a thing, but this is an island that is kind of in the brink a little bit, just because it's too many people, man. Stop going to Easter Island, everybody.
Didn't we have the same thing with the Stonehenge, where like it's fallen off of the list of where people go for their bucket list of shit because you're not even allowed close anymore. Yeah. Like you go to see Stonehenge and you're like, there's a bunch of stones in the fucking distance,
way over there.
You just don't get to do that anymore because too many people were just like, I'm gonna stand on these stones that have been here for fucking I don't know how long at all. Yeah, it's really hard to go there.
I went to the Stonehenge website, and one of the attractions is called Standing in the Stones. Watch the Seasons Pass and take a trip through time in our incredible audio-visual 360-degree view from inside the stones.
How much?
In the visitor center.
Much?
I have
in the visitor
no
center.
Yeah, you're not in the stones. You're in a
You don't
VR.
get to be in there.
Oh no, the virtual reality stones. I can get that on my Vive right now. I actually did that.
It would be much cheaper, yes.
Even I think it was I don't even know, what is it? I think 12 years ago I went to Europe And I went to the Louvre and I saw the Mona Lisa, and I actually saw the crown jewels as well. They were actually really close and cool. But like the Mona Lisa, you get to look at for a very small window and a rolling amount of people, and it's just like cool. It's over there. And it's way over there, and it's like a tiny photo. Yeah, it's a tiny picture, and like you've seen it like photographed into amazing detail where you can zoom in on all the stuff and you can see the paint. But when you see it in real life, it's a 9x5 portrait. You know, like
8.5 by 11.
Yeah, it's barely a piece of paper, but it's also like 100 feet from you, and you're like, that's it, cool. I guess I can tell people I was in the room with it.
Yep.
It's weird shit like that. Okay.
All right. One more, then let's move on to game.
Okay, I'm sorry about this news story. Immediately. There's stuff to worry about, kids, especially in regards to safe sex. I just want to say that a lot of younger kids listen to the show. I just want to remind everyone, practice safe sex. Look up stuff about safe sex. There's plenty of resources on the internet that are way better than dkgtv.com. Don't ever go there for that. But since you're here, health-wise, this poor woman in Spain, this has actually been the first reported story of this ever happening.
Where could this story possibly go? I have no idea. It has.
No,
that's a one-time bit. You don't do that twice. What the fuck?
This 32-year-old woman, this 32-year-old woman in Spain suffered a life-threatening allergic reaction and went to the hospital because she was having an anaphylactic shock.
Was it to semen?
Well, why you gotta spoil things? So, no, but
Not
yeah,
entirely.
No, but
kind
yeah.
of.
So basically, she went to
vagina juice. Is she allergic to her own vagina juice?
She was confused because she was having reactions, and then eventually she went to the hospital.
Pick it up in stores, kids. Vagina juice.
VJ.
Don't give vagina juice a bad name. It's already too hard.
Also,
I mean, to get people down there.
Also, shit expires, so don't buy shit off the shelf. Like, you just want fresh, natural vagina juice.
Right.
Yeah. Why buy the cow when you can get the juice for free, as they say?
Ask. Make sure you ask. Don't.
Yes, please ask first.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you,
I
Kaz.
gotta walk away from that one, Bryce. I can't. You delivered that with such a perfect straight face. It's so good.
Now, if this is the story that I think it is, I mean, finish telling it. But I think I know a thing or two about this story.
So basically, she went to the hospital, and they were like, "You definitely had an allergic reaction. What are you allergic to?" And she's like, "I'm allergic to penicillin." And they were like, "Well, you took penicillin. You were on whatever the fuck." She was taking some own personal drugs and whatever, and it reacted with like, it was like, "Don't take penicillin. Don't take amoxicillin." And she was like, "I won't. Of course, I don't need it." And it turns out she went to the hospital because she was having anaphylactic fucking seizures. And they were like, "You took fucking amoxicillin, and we see it in your bloodstream." And it turned out she had a sexual partner who she ingested the semen from, who had taken amoxicillin
For an ear infection.
And it put her in a fucking anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
Shit. They called it as a result, the doctors believed her anaphylactics was caused by a seminal transfer of amoxicillin. That's a thing that just exists now, and we're gonna deal with that.
Well, I think it's really important, though, also that the doctors ruled out a semen allergy because she'd never had that issue before.
Yeah.
Sure.
After swallowing semen.
So there is a paragraph here. According to the Daily Mail, an unidentified 31-year-old woman had performed oral sex on her partner and soon after started vomiting. Not a good sign. Not a good sign, ladies and gentlemen.
Not an allergic reaction yet.
In the goddamn chat so I can see it.
Here.
Please.
Yeah. Sorry. I like to keep all of my stories close to the chest.
Very
as I say.
secret.
She struggled to breathe and broke out in hives. Not a good sign. Again, not a good sign if that's happening during the whole lovemaking.
Right.
But yeah, turns out crazy. Watch out for semen, guys.
Careful what you swallow.
So I had heard a very similar story from years ago about a woman in the UK who had an allergic reaction because apparently her husband was eating Brazil nuts, and she is allergic to Brazil nuts.
Oh no!
They had sex, and then she reported having an allergic reaction. But my understanding is that Brazil nut story, at least because I feel like it happened possibly in the 80s. It happened it was a sketchy enough story that it was kind of not easy to believe, especially because she was very sensitive she had a very sensitive allergy, like sweat from her husband and children would set it off. But penicillin is a different beast, right? That's not something that really gets in the air. That's probably not something that's going to come out through the sweat in the same way that foods and salt will.
Well, also, if you need penicillin, you can't necessarily just not take it because your significant other has an allergy. Like, you're like, I fucking need amoxicillin. Like, I'm going to take amoxicillin. I guess we should stop fucking for a month or something. Like, that seems like...
Well, I don't know. How often does everyone on here think about the things they're ingesting affecting the people they're fucking?
Everyone here should. This is the place for people thinking about that. If you don't, you have problems. Hey, Tim. Just mate.
Okay, hold on. Don't fucking...
Okay, Kaz.
Don't get woke. Don't get woke and kill content. All right, first of all... coming soon. Check dkgtv.com for when those shirts will be available. First of all, all right. There's never been a moment in my life where I'm getting hot and heavy with somebody, and then like I stop, right, and go, "Are we using condoms?" And then that conversation happens, and then I stop again because
do you have a peanut allergy?
And then I go,
how's your allergy to shellfish? I just ate a bag of shrimp, bro. What are you doing?
Be like, oh yeah, I'm kissing on your neck. Oh wait. Are you allergic to peanuts or anything?
I ate 34 pounds of shrimp just before having this.
Dumping a load on your fucking face, and I don't want you to fucking break out.
Wow.
I mean, I've definitely dated someone with a shrimp allergy, and it didn't last very long while I was still eating shrimp.
Did Kat just openly talk about dumping on someone's chest?
Yes.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, cool.
I was going to try and save him on that one, but you heard it.
No, I'm not this color red for no reason. Like, this is what happened.
It's the kind of thing where someone flexes their power level and no one was ready for it. Because now all I can think of is
I can't get it out of my head.
Right in the face, and I don't know what to do with this now. My night has been. I still have a half of a podcast.
It's just like laying bricks.
Once years ago.
Oh, sad.
Stop providing details, you psychopath.
We're at that level. We're at that level. Cool. I'm so glad I brought this story up.
Everyone's face that's available to me. I'm not just fucking. You know, I'm not just out here doing that. That's fucking weird and nasty. And
I love when I'm not this on the podcast, and it's Kaz's fault. I know that sometimes I'm this, and now it's Kaz's turn. So just let's enjoy it. Let's all enjoy it. We're gonna move on. Bryce. I think it's game time.
Oh, it's a game time. Let's do a game.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the intro, and then you tell me about the stuff that we're gonna do. Or actually, I'll probably introduce.
I'll tell you about a game.
Hey, 3, 2, 1, not it.
Oh, yay!
It's game time.
Hell yeah.
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
So typically, I bring a game and I make Kaz suffer for a bit because I am very bad at answering trivia. I'm actually really, really bad at it. Turns out I'm better at proctoring games. But we've talked heavily about having the guest bring stuff, and since Bryce's show, Trending Lemon, very much makes people answer quizzes all the time, I just thought we'll leave it up to Bryce at this point to bring something that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, and also I do a lot of the editing and doing some writing for games on Night Attack, nightattack.tv, and so I actually pulled an old Night Attack quiz. That's right. They were just on Night Attack, nightattack.tv. Check it out in most podcast directories. And so this is someone sent, Will D sent this in. He stole this from @RobManuel on Twitter. So thank you to both of them. This is a game from 2018 called Pig or Font. I'm going to give you the name, and you're going to have to tell me if it's a species of pig or if it's a font.
All right, chat. How do we want to do this? Do we want to, or Kaz? How do you want to do this? You want everyone individual scores, team versus chat? What do you want?
I mean, you got you. Sarah might help you, so split that.
Okay, Sarah can be her own. Sarah can be her own fucking thing.
And then chat is a collective. They can all answer together.
All right, chat. Feel free. Don't look it up, but chat, answer all you want.
The first person that gets it wrong in chat counts for all of you, chat.
Ooh, be careful, kids.
That feels impossible for them to play.
Right.
Okay.
I like that. They also don't gain anything.
That's
House
how you then
rules.
make them not fucking say anything.
All right. Do it, Bryce. Hit us.
Has it wrong for all of you.
Oh, do we? We're gonna all answer at the same time, or we're gonna do name as your buzzer?
Hey, you know what? We'll no. Look, everybody, Kaz, Curly, and Sarah, you guys will all get a chance to answer. I'm gonna take a sheet right here, and so we'll go. Well, how I tend to lean on this in Night Attack is everybody will answer, but we change who answers first.
Okay.
So here we'll start with this one. This is pretty easy. We'll start with you, Curly, on this one. Jeez. Beijing Black. Is Beijing Black a font or a pig? A species of pig?
You are font. Why does the color have to matter with a font? I would say that's a pig.
Curly's gonna say that's a pig. All right, Kaz, what do you think?
Shit, I thought you were gonna do Sarah. Fuck, Sarah was gonna have a 50-50.
He was Googling.
No Googling.
On pig or font? Beijing Black.
Beijing Black.
I'm gonna say pig.
Kaz is gonna say pig. All right, Sarah.
Let's go, brother.
Pig.
Hey, why? I'm saying
3
it's
pig?
3 pigs?
You gotta fucking differentiate. You gotta go against the grain. You gotta
She does. She wants to go with the right. She might know. You never know.
She might know. All right. All 3 of you said pig, and all 3 of you are ding, 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 correct.
Oh,
Correct. Point on that.
I have.
All right.
I have them set up.
Ooh, Tim hit you, Curly. Tim hit you with some fucking knowledge.
Arial Black is a font. Sure it is. I'm sure
black,
it is.
Black is a weight of font. Is a weight. Bold, black, regular, hairline.
So my Twitch chat font is Comic Sans on my screen.
No.
It actually is. It actually is.
That's why it's user hidden. That's why you don't ever see my comments.
It refuses to be displayed that way.
All right, Kaz, we're going to start with you in this one.
Shit.
Tell me if this is a font or a pig. Chola Slab. Chola Slab.
Chola Slab.
Chola Slab.
Chola.
Chola.
I watch.
Oh, it's sharing time. Sharing time.
It's a pig. It's a pig.
You gonna say pig? I want to know what Chola content you're watching, but we'll get back to that
Slab
after
Cholas.
this show. Sarah.
Font.
Sarah's gonna say fonts. All right, Curly. Chola Slab. Is it a pig or a font?
I'm looking at Kaz's face and he seems confident, but he also could be playing the gambit. Sarah. You know animals.
Do I though?
Dogs.
Pig.
She is cued in
Pig.
that hurts dogs.
Curly's gonna say pig. All right, Curly and Kaz, your answer of pig is incorrect. We were looking for a font. Congrats, Sarah. That's gonna give you 2 points. Put you in the lead.
Damn.
That.
Cholos.
All right, here we go. Sarah, we're gonna start with you on this one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gragnon.
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 Can you spell it?
Oh.
Can you use it in a sentence?
You can spell it. Gragnon. Granjon. Gragnon.
Fucking. So fucking easy, dude. So fucking easy, dude.
Yeah.
Font.
So fucking easy, dude.
Sarah's first, though. Sarah's first. Font or pig? Gragnon.
Font.
She's
Okay.
gonna say font. All right, Curly.
Pig.
Curly's gonna say pig. Kaz.
Pig.
Curly's also going to say pig. All right, Sarah, your answer of font is correct.
God damn it. I thought it had to be too good to be true, like too easy. I out-talked myself.
This is the problem, right? I assume all games work like how Curly makes them, and they're all fucking flip-floppy, right? This was one. That's the next answer. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. That's how I do it. That's how I do every game.
So I was like, what was the first one? The first one was pig. The next one was font. So this one obviously is pig. All right.
All right. It's 1-3. Sarah's in the lead. We got some more here. We're gonna start with Curly again. Curly.
Hi.
Small black. Small black. Is that a pig or a font? Small black.
It's a self-description, I guess. All right.
Small black.
No one would call that a font. Oh, they would. Fucking hell, they would. Okay. Font.
Curly's gonna say font. All right. Kaz.
Pig.
Kaz is gonna say pig. All right.
Opposite of fuck Curly, because fuck that kid, right? You know what I mean? Like he's fucking
against me.
Yeah.
All right. Sarah.
Pig.
Font or pig?
Pig.
You gonna say pig?
Yeah.
All right.
You know something.
Curly, your answer of font is incorrect.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Very sorry about that one. That was
Adrian Brody me?
Yeah, I Brody you.
Damn. It's been a long time.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Get
We're gonna start with
because you're listeting to Drunk
that's
Kids
a sub
Gaming.
or a follow. Sorry. Hi, welcome to the channel, bro. Enjoy that Terry Crews gif.
Very cool. Kaz, we're gonna start with you on this one.
All right, let's do this.
Ashtanga. Ashtanga.
That's a fucking Pokemon. I'm telling you right now, that's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon trainer, dude.
Ashtangela.
Ashtanga. Ashtanga. Is Ashtanga a font or a pig? Or Kaz?
Font or pig? Ashtanga. Ashtanga.
Oh, Puck.
Ashtanga.
Fucking Puck.
Ashtanga.
From Boy Meets World.
That's right.
Ashtanga. That was a stupid show. Ashtanga.
You have 5 seconds.
That's right.
Fuck
Ashtanga.
off, bro. You're not the proctor. Get the
Don't
fuck
just
off my fucking
Ashtanga constantly.
Ashtanga.
Ashtanga.
Font.
Kaz is going to say font for Ashtanga. All right. Sarah.
Pig.
Sarah's going to say pig. Curly.
No one would call something Ashtanga font.
With sweetness. Can we just say how fast she answered? She's just like, pig.
Do you know this pig? Do you know this pig? Title episode, do you know this pig?
All right. So Kaz and Curly, you're both saying font?
Yes.
Well, your answer of font is correct.
Ashtanga.
Fuck, I was trying to get Curly to change his answer.
We're at 2-3-4. We're at the barn burner here as we play pig or font. All right, you get another one here. Let's do. Oh, here we do. Here we do. Here we do.
Here we do.
Perfectly accurate.
Here we do. We're gonna start with you, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Poland to China.
China.
As a name?
Poland to
Poland
China.
to China.
Like locations.
Pig.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah saying pig. All right, Curly.
That's some good SEO on a pig. Like if you want your pig to be like Google, like Poland, China, especially during like the Ukrainian fucking issues and shit that were happening, like Poland, China, like let's all talk about stuff. I'm gonna say
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say font.
Curly's gonna say font for Poland, China.
Because at this point, either I have to beat you or I'm losing anyways.
Game theory. These fucking games always pull out the game theory in somebody. Turns out it's Curly on this one.
China.
Poland to China.
Whoa, all right. Don't put that accent on it. I'm gonna stick with pig. You know, I'm gonna just keep saying pig until it's wrong.
It's been wrong.
You're gonna say pig?
You can't
Kaz?
steal my plan, Kaz.
Pig or not? Pig or nah?
All right. Curly, your answer of font is
No.
You've been rookered.
incorrect. You got Ruckard. 2 to 4 to 5. Sarah's in the lead with 5. Kaz is in second place with 4. Curly only got 2 points. All right, we're gonna do 3 more here, and these are gonna be worth double points. So it's still anybody's
Here we
game.
go, boys.
All right. We're gonna start with, who do we start with on the last one? We're gonna start with Curly.
Hi.
Curly, I would like you to tell me a little bit about Cloister Black.
New rapper. Check out his album on YouTube.
He's on
Cloister
SoundCloud.
Black.
SoundCloud. Cloister Black. Check out those new hot tracks.
Can we just
That
make
would
up
be good.
a fake rapper account and name it Cloister Black?
Cloister Black. No, definitely a rapper. Go on. Definitely. Pig or rapper.
Pig or apper? That's right. That's the next game.
No, it's definitely a pig.
You can say pig.
Yo, wait, Cloister Black came from the hardest streets,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like, you don't even fucking know what Cloister Black's been through.
Little Uzi oink. All right, Kaz.
Jesus Christ.
Cloister Black.
I just lost a life. Cloister Black. What did Curly say? No. My strategy is pig.
You're gonna say
Pig or
pig.
nah.
All
Pig or
right.
nah.
Pig or nah. Well, so don't say that one too fast. All right. Sarah.
Pig.
Oh.
Sarah's
Pig
also
or
going to
nah.
say pig or not. You have to really enunciate that one for all the light-skinned friends in the audience. All right. You all said pig, and your answer is a pig. We're all
F a dog.
incorrect.
Oh, you monster.
Incorrect.
Ow.
All right. 2 more left in this double points round. Here we go.
Oh, double.
Points,
That's
sorry.
actually got a font link. Thanks you, Open Bayou.
Oh, very cool.
Open
There, check it
Bayou
out.
is a super cheater.
Yeah, don't Google this in the chat room. All right. Second to last one. Who are we starting?
Second to last.
Second to last. Kaz, we're going to start with you.
I'm ready for it.
Debusen.
Dead mouse? Son?
Debusen.
Okay. What's the word?
Debusen.
No, that's the new anime on Crunchyroll. But what's the word?
Debusen.
Okay, you keep saying the new anime they're promoting on Crunchyroll about a girl who finds a cat, but the cat is actually a god who is going to help her find her magical powers.
Debusen.
Yeah, that's the name of the character in the anime about the girl.
Make it happen, Kaz, you fucking monster.
All right.
This bitch is very good.
Pig.
Promo code DKGWELP for 10% off Crunchyroll.
Of
or something.
Debusan, the anime.
All right, what was your answer, Kaz?
Anime.
Pig.
You're going to say pig. All right, Sarah.
I'm gonna go.
2
Pig.
points. Sarah's also going to say pig. Curly.
Fuck it, I have to counter to possibly win. So, font?
Curly's going to say font.
You don't even have a reason anymore.
It's
I think you
game
gave us
theory.
one.
I have game theory.
Well, Curly,
No, that means
your answer of font is correct.
Take that, bitches.
And look at this. We
All
got a
right.
game here. It's 4 to 5 in our last 2 points round. Because Sarah is in the lead, she's going to start
have I not
first.
earned a in a while? Okay. Like,
No, you have
like
not.
what?
No, you have not.
All right,
All right.
cool. All right, it's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine.
Look at this guy. He's keeping score while actually doing a game. I never done that in my life.
Yeah, why don't you learn how to produce?
Why all the hostility tonight? Oh my goodness.
Cass
All right,
is in a
last
bad
question,
place.
Sarah.
So this is content for us. I love that kid.
This is like Doughboys, but very hard to listen to. All right. Sarah, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
Wilson Greek. Wilson Greek. This is our final question
Pig.
for 2 points. Sarah's going to say pig for Wilson Greek. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Curly.
Font.
Curly's going to
I
say
have to get it. I have to get it right, and you have to get it wrong. That's the way it works.
Kaz. Wilson Greek.
I've only ever known Greek to be
Kaz, we can either win together or lose together.
It tracks. It tracks. It's fine. It tracks.
I think so. Wilson
okay.
Greek.
Wilson Greek. So I've only ever known Greek to be used with fonts, but I've only ever known Wilson to be a meat provider. This is where this is.
What do you do,
Wow.
man?
All right,
What do
AP
you
Studies,
do?
Kaz over here. Tito's Kaz.
So I'm
Wilson
gonna
Greek.
say
Wilson was also a volleyball.
He was a volleyball. That's right. And he was the guy behind the fence.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the Greek are people who live in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
I
Drop
said
in knowledge.
Font.
You're going to say font?
Font.
All right, folks. We are going into overtime because Curly and Kaz got it right.
Nice.
Fucking hell! Can we just win? Can we win, please?
No. Someone must win. There's
can only be
absolutely
winner.
no ties allowed. So sorry, Sarah. We are going to knock you out of this question.
That's okay.
I have to
And this
pee
was-
so bad. It's
Very tough. You
Yeah,
gave me the game today.
Okay.
We're gonna do
Sure.
shout out. So say your name. Say your name to respond to this.
name is your buzzer. Name is your buzzer.
Name is your buzzer. That's right.
Mhm.
All right. First person to call in. I want you to tell me about Mangalista.
Kaz.
Excuse me, Mangalitsa. Just I want to make sure I said that right. Mangalitsa.
You changed it up on me. Now you changed it up on me. Mangalista, I knew. Mangalisa, I don't know who the fuck that is. Fucking,
That's not
what
what I
is that?
said. Mangalitsa. Mangalitsa.
Lipsa? All right.
Litsa. Litsa.
Pig.
Font.
You don't get to get the fuck out of here.
You don't really
You
get to
didn't take
answer,
your
and it doesn't
fucking
really
name.
help anyway because with 8 points, Kaz is our winner. Woo!
Take it. Cool. I'm so glad.
My soundboard broke. Congratulations. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank you for bringing a game
Yes.
to the show for us. That was
If you want to see more of Bryce's stuff, like please go check out his Training Lemon stuff. All the stuff where he plays proctor for quizzes and shit. This is what his whole podcast is all about, and it's fantastic and fun, and I love it so much.
Well, and Night Attack is really the one where we do these jokey quizzes like this. So check out both of those.
Hey.
But yeah, thank you one more time to Will D and Rob Emanuel on Twitter for helping put that one together. Thank you guys.
On Twitter. Tell them thank you. If you've already done it once for Night Attack, go do it again for DKG. Tell them your boys sent you. Tell them, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
These are
check
my
out
boys.
Bryce, trendinglemon.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's been our show because I don't think we have any fucking emails. Because
Cass, please close this out. Yes, I have to pee. Just faster
Thank you
than
for
that.
joining us. Follow Sarah's fucking dog on Instagram. Follow Bryce, trendinglemon.com, Night Attack on twitch.tv. And then tell more people about us, please. Please. We hungry. We starving out here.
We feasting.
Curly's gonna have to leave his apartment and go across the street to pee because he couldn't afford the apartment with a
Oh
bathroom
my god,
inside.
the story is so
Yes,
long. I have to pee
It's
so
killing
bad.
it's killing Curly because Curly has to hit the outro button, and they definitely will never edit this podcast.
I want to
as
stop
long as
the
it takes.
recording, please. I have to pee. I'm gonna piss my pants, please.
Never gonna happen. So yeah, so there's that.
You know what? I'm hitting the outro music. It's just happening. It's just.
Follow us on Twitter, do all those things, listen to the podcast, tell your friends about the podcast, youtube.com/drunkkidsgaming, and follow us each and every week here on twitch.tv/drunkkidsgaming for pretty much
It's really great because all of Kaz's Skype ducking happens when I try to play music too. I'm gonna pee. Have a great night, everyone. We'll be back. If you're here live right now, we'll be talking about the titles afterwards. But otherwise, have a great night, everyone. Enjoy yourselves and enjoy the podcast. Bye. Go, Kaz. What?
Put up the after show thing before you fucking go.
Yeah.
Fucking
cool.
piss your cat box.
Is this going to be the end of the podcast?
Right.
This conversation?
Here now.